Does this look like the kind of face that could topple a nation? No? What about the kind of face that could build a nation? Also no? Well, what about the kind of face that could explain Japanese slang to you? I sure hope so, because today's Japanese slang terms are keikokugao and kenkokugao. Now, both of these terms, unsurprisingly, refer to types of faces, but they have their roots in something which is not slang, a Japanese phrase that has existed for a long time, and that is keikoku no bijo or keikoku keisei. Now, both of these refer to somebody who is so beautiful that they cause the collapse of a nation. That kanji there, used for the K sound, is used for the verbs katamuku and katamukeru, which mean to tilt. The idea, I guess, being that if you tilt something far enough, it collapses. So a keikoku no bijo was somebody who was so pretty that the leader of a country would fall in love with them and not pay attention to matters of state, resulting in the collapse of the nation. These are both quite obscure terms. I mean, I've been studying Japanese for over 2 decades now, and I haven't heard them, which means it's either quite rare or that I'm just not attractive enough to be called that, which I'm okay. Sorry. While the two terms I'm discussing today, especially obviously keikokugao, clearly linked to this older term, a key difference though is that while the first is obviously linked to a woman, these new terms for faces both arose from the world of Japanese BL, or boys love. And therefore a keikokugao is predominantly, not exclusively, but predominantly linked to the face of a man. What are the attributes of a man's face that would give them a country-toppling face? Well, there's no way I'm going to memorize all these, so let's read off this piece of paper. Someone with a keikokugao would be someone like a beautiful uke. Uke, if you don't know, is the bottom or submissive partner in a BL pairing. With an ephemeral face, a face with a delicate, magical, and captivating sex appeal, a beautiful, pretty face, or an elegant, detailed, enchanting face with a sexy, graceful atmosphere. For some visual examples of this, people on the internet say that this person has a keikokugao, this person has a keikokugao, this guy in his really cool cardigan has a keikokugao, and Gudetama, I guess, has a keikokugao. In contrast then, a kenkokugao, or the nation-building face, is said to have a manly face that exudes dominance, a face which boasts an undeniable presence, a prince of a nation macho leadership type, or one that is commanding, manly, and royal. Again, to give some visual examples, we have this guy, this cow, this person who apparently was a keikokugao but is now a kenkokugao. And if I just showed a picture of your Oshi and called them this person, I'm sorry, I'm entering my 40s soon, I do not know who these people are. Beyond just being used to refer to people's faces, and I should stress always in a complimentary way, both these terms are often used together in pairs as kind of a meme to contrast a keikokugao to a kenkokugao. Here's an example using the terms to refer to two people at the side of a center that are supporting it in their own way, I guess toppling and building the country back up. Here's a cosplayer who is attempting both roles. Here are two other people. And here's a character from an anime that I think is kind of doing a Clark Kent thing with glasses, turning them from a country destroyer to a country builder. Now, both of these terms have been in use since at least 2013, but interestingly, if you look on Google Trends, you'll find that there is a huge spike in 2024. The reason why is this tweet. If you look closely, the months even line up. Now, this tweet went super viral. It does have a mistake saying that this term came to Japanese from Chinese BL. In fact, they actually had to make a follow-up tweet kind of apologizing for that. But this is interesting to me because if they first noted this in Chinese discussions of BL, it means that both of these terms have kind of hopped the border, and seeing this kind of cross-linguistic sharing, I think is always really cool. Nevertheless, a lot of people began looking up and being interested in these terms because of this tweet, skyrocketing these out of kind of a semi-obscure BL term into something that is now widely discussed on the Japanese internet. That's about it, but there is one final kind of meme trend I should note, which is that people often take a picture of someone that they really like, their Oshi obviously, and refer to them not only as a keikokugao and a kenkokugao at the same time, but a lot of other different faces all at once. You can see examples like this one here, or this one here, which are basically saying that this person is very attractive, I find them very attractive, they have all of the attractive face types at once. If you are curious, all of these other face types kind of do exist, but not nearly to the extent of the other two, which are kind of the classic. I think it'd be kind of boring to go into every single one. I checked all of them, yes, all of them, against the two primary ones, and they don't even show up as a blip on Google Trends in comparison. I couldn't find a single Japanese website discussing them, whereas there are a bunch for keikoku and kenkoku. But I did find one tweet that is kind of breaking them all down and seemed to go viral enough that people agreed with it. So if you're curious, here it is in Japanese, giving you time to read it. And here it is in English, giving you some time to read it. And that hopefully will help you know if you want to use one of these more obscure but very, very specific terms to refer to the person you like, or I guess the face that you like. These terms are all kind of useless for me though, because I know what kind of face I have, and that's Van Gogh. Yes, I look like Van Gogh. Thank you for making the Van Gogh joke. I've never seen that before.